Time for What's Up on Planetary Radio. Standing by on a big, big week for Laika the dog is Bruce Betts, the Director of Science and Technology for the Planetary Society. Welcome back. Woof, woof.
Woof.
Okay, well, we're going to get to the winners of our Laika acronym contest, but first, tell us what's up.
Evening sky. Mercury, tough for the next few days, but depending on when you get this, we'll be getting higher, making its best evening appearance of the year over the next 2-3 weeks. So it'll be a bright object very low in the west shortly after sunset. Jupiter up in the east and southeast in the early evening, very bright. And then a cool triangle going on around midnight, or in the anytime between then and the pre-dawn. We've got reddish Mars, much dimmer reddish star Antares, but still a bright star, and then yellowish Saturn in a pretty tight triangle. So that'll be rising in the east around between 11 and midnight in the evening. On to this week in space history. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space. And then in 1970, Apollo 13 launched and returned during this week after their harrowing experience, but successfully returned.
Yuri's night, for those of you who hear this before the 9th of April, the celebrations all over the world. I'll be at the LA one doing some stuff for Planetary Radio.
All right, we move on to Random Space Jack.
I like that voice.
So, for a long time, Titan, the moon of Saturn, and the second largest moon behind Ganymede, was believed to be the largest moon in the solar system from astronomical observations because of its very big atmosphere, very high, very thick, which if one included it, would make it larger than Ganymede. But in terms of pure surface size, Ganymede wins.
And while I would love to talk more about these moons, we need to get right on to the contest because we've got a bunch of people to acknowledge.
To honor the first dog in space, come up with words to match the acronym LAIKA, L-A-I-K-A, and make it connected to something space-related. How'd we do, Matt? I know how we did. I went through the entries. We did great. Awesome. This is always so challenging to narrow them down.
Every single one we got was at least NASA quality.